10 Secrets for Success and Inner Peace. Author of this book is Dr. Wayne Dyer. This is the New York Times bestseller, this book, as seen on public television. There are 10 secrets for success and inner peace. I will first read what are those 10 secrets. Then we will go into the details. The introduction. First is introduction contents. The first secret: have a mind that is open to everything and attached to nothing. So introduction contains how this book came. So everybody used to ask him write some tips for being successful and being happy. So that's how this book came. Wayne Dyer is having 8 children ranging from 11 to 33, and he's a author of so many books. He's a teacher and a father of 8 children. So he written this book in the hope that it will help avoid these feelings of inadequacy, feel the peace of God. So we have to read these secrets with open heart, he's telling. Apply the ones that resonate with you and discard those don't, he's telling. So whatever in the 10 secrets, just read with the heart, and whatever you feel applying for you keep it, otherwise you discard it, he's telling. The first secret: I wish to say that what I think and feel today, with the proviso that tomorrow perhaps I shall contradict it all. Ralph Waldo Emerson quote this is. And second quote is, I always entertain great hopes, Robert Frost. Have a mind that is open to everything and attached to nothing. Having a mind that is open to everything and attached to nothing sounds easy until you think about how much conditioning has taken place in your life, and how many of your current thoughts were influenced by geography and religious beliefs of your ancestors. The color of your skin, the shape of your eyes, the political orientation of your parents, your size, your gender, the schools that were selected for you, and the vocation of your great-grandparents, to list only some possibilities. So what he's saying is, our mind is already attached to all these things, like where we born, our color, all those things. So it's not easy to having a mind without attaching to anything, he's telling. No one knows enough to be a pessimist. Find an opportunity to observe a tiny little green sprout emerging from a seed. When you do, allow yourself to feel the awe of what you are seeing. So when you see a tiny little sprout coming from a seed, you won't attach any feeling to it. So a famous poet named Rumi observed, sell your cleverness and purchase bewilderment. The signs of an emerging sprout represents the beginning of life. So he's telling that a sprout emerging is like beginning of the life. No one on this planet has even a tiny clue as to how all of this works. So nobody don't know how the sprout will come from a seed. A short while ago, the Earthlings in the space program were moving a tiny vehicle on Mars via remote control. So some things will happen, like a moving vehicle on the Mars and remote control. Before, people don't know that it will happen, but now it is possible. So how can anyone be a pessimist in a world where we know so little? So we know very, very little. How can be so pessimistic? Is asking the question. The heart starts beating inside a mother's womb a few weeks after conception, and it's total mystery to everyone on our planet. In comparison to what there is to know, we are only embryos. Keep this in mind whenever you encounter those who are absolutely certain that there is only one way to do something. Resist being pessimist. So don't be a pessimist, he's saying. Resist with all your might, because we hardly know anything at all in comparison with what there is to know. So what we have to know is a lot comparing what we know. That's why don't be a pessimist, he's telling. So 200 years ago, would think about the world we live in, airplanes, electricity. Nobody don't know, right? 200 years ago, these airplanes will come, electricity will come, automobiles, television, all these things. What we have now, they can't even imagine 200 years ago. So like that, so nobody don't know fully. So don't resist being a pessimist. So always be optimist. He's telling. The ability to participate in true miracles in your life happens when you open your mind to your limitless potential. So if you want some miracle to happen in your life, you have to be open your mind to limitless potential. So you have to be open for everything. The miracle mindset: refuse to allow yourself to have low expectations about what you are capable of creating. So we are capable of creating more than what we can create that our mind is thinking. As Michelangelo suggested, the greater danger is not that your hopes are too high and you fail to reach them. It's that there is too low and you do. So the greater danger is uh, we think we do very low. Michelangelo said we have to keep higher hopes. We can do more than what we think we can do. He's telling. So in every single case of person experiencing spontaneous healing or overcoming something that was considered to be impossible. So when we have a miraculous mind, when we attach to nothing and we are open to everything, there is a spontaneous healing and we overcome something that is considered to be impossible. Our mind considered it is impossible, but still we are able to overcome that. We think healing is tough, but we can be healed when we have that kind of mindset. He's telling here. With God, all things are possible. So with God, all things are possible, right? Like that, with us also, everything is possible, he's telling. A mind that's open to everything means being peaceful, radiating love, practicing forgiveness. So what he meant actually meaning of open for everything means he's asking to be peaceful, radiating love, practicing forgiveness, being generous, being good heart, kind heart, like that, respecting all life, and most important, visualizing yourself as capable of doing anything that you can conceive of in your mind and heart. So whatever that comes to your mind, right, heart, right, whatever think you will do it, that you imagine that you are having capability to do it, he's telling. So on top of it, you have to have these God feelings, like what is that? Peace, love, forgiveness, kind, and respect. Whatever universal law that has ever been utilized to manifest a miracle anywhere, anytime, and in any person is still on the books. It has never been repealed and it never will be. You possesses the same energy, same good consciousness to be a miracle worker, but only if you truly believe and know it within yourself. So you have to believe yourself, then only miracles will happen, he's telling. If your thoughts are filled with doubts and you have a closed mind, you will necessarily act upon those closed mind doubts and you will see evidence of your thinking virtually everywhere you are. On the other hand, you decide to have a mind that's open to everything, then will act upon the inner energy. So what will happen when we are attached to nothing, when we have an open mindset, we go to our inner energy. So we will act upon the inner energy and you will be the creator as well. So when you act upon the inner energy, you will be a creator also. So as well as the recipient of miracles, wherever you are. So you receive all the miracles wherever you are. You will experience what Walt Whitman meant. Then he wrote to me, every cubic inch of space is a miracle. So Walt Whitman, what he wrote is, every cubic inch of space is a miracle. What being open to everything means. He's explaining some more what being open to everything means. Everything means just what it says, no exceptions. When someone suggests something to you that conflicts with your conditioning, so we already conditioned our mind, right? With our where we born, with the country, and with our parents, and how whether we are male or female, whether which religion, all those things, conditions we have. So that's ridiculous. We all know that's impossible. Say, I have never considered that before. I'll think about it. Open yourself up to the spiritual ideas of all people. So we have to listen to everybody. Like Patrisi says, right? We have to listen to all the gurus. So like that, we have to listen to all the spiritual ideas. Listen with an open mind to crazy schemes and ideas that are first seem to be outrageous. If someone suggests that crystals can cure hemorrhoids, that natural herbs can lower cholesterol. So when we come to know, when someone tell you crystal can cure hemorrhoids or natural herbs can lower cholesterol, people will eventually able to breathe underwater. So one day people can breathe underwater if they say, uh, or that levitation is possible. Listen and be curious. So don't say it's not possible. Okay, just listen and be curious. It may happen, we never know, right? Let go of your attachments to what you have been trained to believe. So you are trained to believe something, so let go of those attachments. Open your mind to all possibilities, because whether you believe or something is possible or impossible, either way you will be right. How can that be true? Your agreement with reality and all that's possible determines what you will become. If you are convinced that you cannot become wealthy, famous, artistic, professional athlete, a great singer, or whatever, you will act upon the inner conviction that prevents you from manifesting what you would really like. So if you think that you cannot become that, you cannot become this, then you are preventing the manifestation what you would really like. All that you will get from your effort is being right. When you need to be right, you are attached to your conditioned reflex of the way things are and always have been, and you assume they will always be. So for example, when they bring a elephant in the child, when it's childhood, they will tie to small rope and a small log, right? So even so that elephant mind is conditioned in the childhood. When it is a baby, it tries to move and come out of that thread. It cannot, because that time that stamina is less. But later it grow big elephant also, still it thinks, I cannot come out of this log and thread. It will bind to that small rope, that it can break very easily, because that elephant mind is conditioned there from the childhood. So like that only, even we are capable of doing now something greater, because of our conditioning we will think we cannot achieve that. So releasing your attachment is the first secret in being open to everything. The first secret has two components. So the first secret what he told is having attached to nothing, open mindset, right? So that has in again it has two secrets. First one is a mind that is open to everything, and a mind that is attached to nothing. So he's telling two things: you have to be open to everything and attached to nothing. Your attachments are the source of all your problems. So our attachments are the source of all our problems, he's saying. The need to be right, to possess someone or something, to win at all costs. All these are our attachments, to be viewed by others superior. These are all attachments. The open mind resists these attachments and consequently experience inner space and success. So when you don't attach to all these things, you will feel inside inner space and success. To release attachments, you have to make a shift in how you view yourself. So how to release attachment is, you have to make a shift how you look at yourself. If your primary identification is with your body, your possessions, your ego is the dominant force in your life. So if you look at yourself as a body, I am this and this, I am so and so, I am daughter of something, I am wife of something, like that. If you look at yourself as a, then ego will come into picture. So ego is the dominant force. So ego will be the dominant force in your life. Uh, as a spiritual being, you can observe your body and be compassionate witness to your existence. Your spiritual aspects see folly of the attachments, because your spiritual self is an infinite soul. So when you look at yourself as a soul instead of body, nothing can make you happy or successful. These are inner construct that you bring to your world, rather than what you receive from it. If you think peaceful thoughts, you would feel peaceful emotions. So to feel peace, you have to think peaceful thoughts. That's what you will bring to every life situation. So in every life situation, you will have only peaceful thoughts. If you're attached to being right or observed to need something in order to be at peace or to be successful, you will live a life of striving yet never arriving. So even in the Power Up book also it says, okay, if I reach there, I'll get success. If you think like that, even you go there also, you won't have happiness. You still lack, because you developed that inside your lack inside. Your mind is conditioned to be lack. Oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. Lackness. So even you have 1 million also, you still think you don't have 2 millions, like that. So you never be happy even you reach your goal also. So that's what he's telling here also. So if you're attached to being right, so I also always need to be right. What I think is right. If you think like that, and also, in order to be peaceful, you have to achieve something. Then only you will be peaceful. Before that, you will be with unease. Then also you will live a life of striving at never arriving. So you will keep on striving. You want something, like greediness will be there inside you. You want something, but you won't be happy, or you won't be peaceful, or you won't be content inside. It's possible to have a burning desire yet not have attachment. So you can have a desire, burning desire, but still you no need to attach to it. Like you can have an inner vision of what you intend to manifest and still detach to the outcome. So how Bhagavad Gita says, right? Do your work, but don't be attached to the result. Same thing here is telling. Even you can have inner vision of what you intend to manifest. You want to manifest something in your life, like a job or like health, whatever it is. You can manifest it, but you detach from the outcome. When it will come, how it will come. That outcome, you have to detach. How consider is observation? A course in miracles. Infinite patience produces immediate results. So you should have infinite patience. It sounds like paradox. Infinite patience implies an absolute certainty that what you would like to manifest will indeed show up. So here patience means he's telling you will realize that you have to think that it is certain, it will manifest what you are thinking, but in a perfect order, exactly on time. So it will come to you on time. You have to think like that. The immediate result you receive from is inner knowing is a sense of peace. When you detach from outcome, you are at peace. So you just know that it will come and detach from it. Then you will be at peace. So if you keep on see, when you put a seed in the ground and you keep on waiting when the sprout will come, when the leaves will come, when the stems will come, when the flower will come, when the fruit will come, right? Then you won't have any peace at all if you keep on observing that. But just sprout it and let it go. When the fruit has to come, that time it will come. Then you will have peace. When you detach from outcome, you are at peace, and you will ultimately see the fruits of your convictions. Suppose you had a choice between two magic wands. With the wand A, you can have any physical thing you desire by simply waving it. With wand B, you can have a sense of peace for the rest of your life, regardless of what circumstances arise. So there are two wands. Imagine that you have a one wand A, one wand B. If you wave the one hand A, what will happen is you will get everything, whatever physical thing you desire for it. Wand A will give you, but B will give you sense of peace rest of your life. Regardless of what circumstances, so whatever situations you are there, but still it will give you peace in your life. Wand B, which would you pick? A guarantee first of inner peace for the remainder of your life. If you opt for peace, when you already have and be, simply have a mind that is open to everything but attached to nothing. So if you want peace in your life, so you open to everything and attached to nothing. Let it all come and go as it will. So even relations, money, friends, uh, position, everything. When it comes, take it. When it goes, don't attach to it. Let it go. That's what custom sukham, that's what he says, right? Patriji, everything you treat same, like sthita prajnata in Bhagavad Gita, they say, right? So even you gain something, even you lose something, let it come, let it go. Enjoy it all, but never make your happiness or success depend on an attachment to anything, any place, and particularly any person. So don't attach to any person or any place or anything. Enjoy it all when you have, but never make your happiness or success depend on it. In all of your relationships, if you can love someone enough to allow them to be exactly what they choose to be. So if you love someone, let them be what they choose to be. Don't think if this person do this way, then only I will love that person, without any expectation or attachments from you. So you don't attach to that, you don't have any expectation from that other person. You will know true peace in your life. So if you don't have any expectation on any person or anything, any particular place or anything, then you will have true peace in your lifetime. True love means you love a person for what they are. not for what you think they should be. This is an open mind and an absence of attachment. So here he's telling this first secret is true love. So true love, we love that person what they are, not for what you think they should be, right? So this is an open mind and absence of attachment. So true love won't have any attachment, he's saying here. Understand that what you think about expands. If your thoughts are filled with doubt and you have a closed mind, you will have necessarily act upon those closed minded doubts, and you will see evidence of your thinking virtually everywhere. Make no mistake about this. It is a choice to have a mind that's open to everything. Then you will act upon the inner energy and you will be the creator as well. Yeah, that's what he was telling before, right? Say, like when you act upon our inner energy, we will be the creator. See, there are billions and billions of planets, objects, and stars in our galaxy alone, and there are uncountable billions of galaxies out there. We are a speck in an incomprehensibly vast universe that has no end to it. So if we think about ourselves, right, we are just a speck in a vast universe. Think about this. If we found the end, would there be a wall at the edge of the universe? If so, who built it? So suppose we found the end of the universe, then if there is a wall, right? So who built that wall? What's on the other side of the wall then? And how thick is it? How can anyone be a pessimist in a world where we know a little? A heart starts beating inside mother's womb few weeks after conception. It's a total mystery to everyone on our planet. So the thing he's telling is inside, having be a resist always being pessimist, okay, and also he's telling miracle, having a miracle mindset, and also what being open to everything, being open, releasing our attachments. So to get first secret, so we have to release our attachment, we have to open to everything, and we have to be optimistic always, and we have to open to our miracles, and we have to think that we are soul, not body. Thank you, masters. We'll read second secret tomorrow.